Hi everybody, it's Donna at Vince's Gourmet yet again. So today,
we all love you, Donna.
Going to make gnocchi, and then I'm going to pair it with a sauce or something. So here's what we have. Gnocchi can be made with potato, or traditionally it's with potato. I'm making it with ricotta cheese today. That's another way to make it. What I have here is a cup of durum flour. Durum is wheat flour, very close to the semolina, which is the a different grind, but they're both durum. This is makes a harder pasta for when you're making like a dry pasta. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an egg right in the middle of the durum. Made a well, just break the yolk. I have Vince's blend cheese that I'm going to mix in there. And then here's the ricotta cheese, or ricotta cheese. This is the sopraffino. So what I'm doing, it's about 3 ounces that I'm putting, just breaking it up around the side, and then I'm going to start mixing. Have water or wine nearby in case you need a little liquid. I'm gonna put a little pepper, just a touch of salt. So I started off with the food scraper, and then you're gonna work it about. It's gonna take about 5-10 minutes to get it all mixed in. You can probably do this in the food processor or KitchenAid. You can do it in a bowl if you don't want to mess up your countertop, but I like to mess up my countertop. All right, so you're gonna work that all through until you have a ball of dough, like I have right here. All right, and then I made this a few minutes ago and it's been resting. I'm gonna divide it into 4 pieces. And I have some more durum on the counter. I'm gonna roll it out. This is where the liquid comes in. I'm gonna roll it out on the counter. You can use your cutting board, your countertop. Takes a couple of minutes. Don't pour the liquid on there, you just wanna work it out. All right, so then, okay, so I made some of the gnocchi, and I'm gonna show you how I do it right here. So I saved 2 of these. You can do it with a fork. We have these little handy dandy gnocchi boards here at Vince's. Or you can use your thumb. I'm not using my thumb. So what you want to do is, go from your knuckle up, which is one of the, some people think the definition of gnocchi, or some books say is knuckle. And as long as they're a consistent size, because when you cook them, you don't want them all different sizes, okay? And gnocchi is very similar to cavadale. Cavadale is just the thinner version. All right, so I'm gonna show you with the fork first. Use the back of the fork. I put it in the middle of the back of the fork, and then you kind of just roll it off. You put it parallel, perpendicular. I don't know, I was bad in whatever that was, math or English. And so you're just rolling it off like it's falling off the fork. You want to you want that little cup, and you want the ridges on the outside. So you're putting, if you press down real hard, it'll just stay there. You know, it won't roll. So you know, just gotta practice. All right, so that's with the fork. Same idea with the gnocchi board. You put it about an inch from the edge and just roll it off. Okay? And you got the little cup and the lines to catch the sauce, to catch a piece of pancetta or a pea or whatever kind of sauce you're making. All right, so there they are. That's all of them. Okay, so here's my boiling water. Yes, I'm putting a little bit of oil in because when I make fresh pasta, I put a little oil in and just a touch of salt. These are gonna take a couple, 2, 3, 4 minutes, not that long. So I put them in, and then I just stir them around real quick. Okay, so back over here. On this pan, I always have my sauce ready when I'm making pasta to go right from sauce to, right from pasta into the sauce. This happens to be those greens that I made earlier. I took some of them, and you can have these for dinner one night, and if they're left over in the fridge, use them with some pasta. And if you don't make your own gnocchi, we have in our freezer section gnocchi and cavatelli that we make here at Vince's. So you can buy a pound, and remember we have curbside service and delivery. Okay, so I took some of the greens, I added a little bit of chicken stock and white wine, which I lost, but I had it earlier and I put it in there. And so the gnocchi will cook. While I'm waiting for that, I'll tell you, if you want this recipe or any of the recipes, that you can go to Donna at vincesgourmet.com, and I will send you a copy of the recipes that I'm making. Also, if you want to find out about our weekly specials or what's going on in the store or some other special recipes, weekly sales, go to vincesgourmet.com and sign up for our newsletter that comes out once a week. If you, still waiting, if you make these gnocchi, you can freeze them as well. You put them, once you make them, you put them out on like a cookie sheet, roll them around in a little semolina, and then put them in your freezer after they're frozen, an hour or so. Put them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can have them whenever you want. When you cook them, you're gonna cook them from frozen as well. Okay, so these are starting to float to the top, which is the key to being cooked. And I'm draining them right in place, as you see. And I'm gonna put them in my pot. So as they float, you can fry these in some butter if you want. Or oil. So this was two cups of flour that I used for this amount, which would feed my husband pre-dinner. All right. Pans on high. Mixing in the greens. Mixing in a little more greens. Okay, you could leave it in the pan for a while and they'd brown up. I'm not going to. I'm going to put it right in the bowl. And I'm going to put more cheese on top. This time, I'm using some Parmesan from the deli. This is a 36-month Parm. And I'm just using my old handy dandy zester and finishing on top. Add some more in the bowl with a little pepper to finish it. And there you have homemade gnocchi tossed with some Utica greens. There it is. Everybody have a great day.